Hey, it's me, Lucas Roth, CFA, CPA, and Realtor. I'm here to help you make money in real estate. I'm going to educate you today about the HALA upzone and how it did not accomplish what it was supposed to accomplish for a lot of properties. So here's a property that's right by Garfield High School. This is 55 feet by 120 feet. This property was zoned LR2 before the HALA upzone. After the HALA upzone, it became LR2M. This is essentially what happened to almost every property that was already zoned low rise, is it stayed the same designation, you just added an M after the designation. And I'll explain to you what that means in a second. But so this is this property, 55 by 120. Oh man, my scale is so off. Please do not hire me to draw anything for you. Okay, you could build 8 townhomes, okay? 2 4-packs of townhomes on this property before the HALA upzone. After the HALA upzone, you do the exact same thing. You build 8 townhomes, exactly the same, except for this difference, right? The FAR went from 1.2 to 1.4. So it rose by 0.2, okay? So 0.2 time, and so this lot size is 6,600 square feet. So that 0.2 increase in FAR times the lot size means you can build 1,320 square feet extra of your buildings. So, you know, divided by 8, each one is like 150 square feet bigger, right? Which is it's not nothing, but it's a very nominal difference, okay? So essentially, before the upzone, you could build 8 townhomes. After the upzone, you can build 8 slightly bigger townhomes, but effectively very, very similar. You didn't really increase anything. The height limit went from 30 feet to 40 feet, okay? So the height limit went up. However, nobody builds 4-story townhomes, and it doesn't matter anyways, because the FAR limit won't allow you to go up 4 stories on these townhomes anyways. So that is a wash. It makes no difference. I'll tell you one thing that does make a big difference though, is the M, okay? The M means you're paying into the MHA, you know, low income, I don't remember what it's called anymore, but essentially you're paying into subsidized housing, okay? And here's how much you're paying into it. $20.75 per square foot. That is the MHA fee in this area. Okay, so what that translates into is, so the 6,600 square feet, let me do this math right here. 6,600 square feet times 1.4. I actually did this math earlier because I knew I wouldn't be able to do it myself in my head. 9240. So that's how big all of this area is going to be, 9,240. Well, you take that, you multiply it by the MHA fee, and that's the cost that you're going to pay, $730. That's a big number, man. That is a really big number. So this is how much you're going to pay for the privilege of building the 8 townhomes, tiny bit bigger. That's what you gained. You gained this, and this is what you pay. That is not a good deal, okay? So 2 things are going to happen as a result of this. One, this project might have been built before the MHA upzone, and now it won't, right? There's going to be a lot of projects that did pencil, and now they don't, because the economic room in the project couldn't account for this. So they won't get built. You know, and it'll get built like in, 5 years, 10 years, the next cycle or whatever it is, but it's not going to be built now. The second thing that's going to happen is that that has happened, like let's say this is grandma's house. She owned it since the 70s. This was her nest egg. She'd been getting offers for $1 million. She was holding out because she wasn't ready to sell, wasn't ready to move. Well, the value of the property just went from $1 million minus 200,000. So the property just got dropped in value by 200,000 bucks. And that's something really real that has happened to these property owners. It was worth something. Whatever it's worth now is, you know, the development value is still the same. It's just a tiny bit better, but they lost a huge chunk because that MHA fee just comes right off the top. Thank you for watching the video. In my opinion, the HALA upzone greatly benefited certain properties. When the zoning went from single family to low rise, for instance, those properties benefited, but the vast majority of properties that were already zoned low rise, which was a lot of them, were negatively affected, negatively impacted by the HALA upzone, and that will depress the development of those properties, which is contrary to the goal of the legislation. So lucasroth.com, hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you.